as he's getting adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, sirens all around too. You already know. Oh man, he's about to take off. You know what I mean? We got my boy Mac 11 in the building. What's happening, man?
What's up, man? Feel good to be back in the States, bro.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Oh yeah, hold on. My bad. It's your boy Mac 11 International.
International DJ Mac 11.
Yeah.
Sexy.
That's what's up, man. So yeah, Mac 11, bro. Good seeing you, man. Glad you had a good show. Before we get into the big juice of the whole thing, let's start from the bottom, man. So where are you from?
Oh, Southside stand up, man. If you went here, everybody that's gonna be watching, man. Southside Chicago. Actually went to school in the Birds, Thornwood High School.
Uh-huh.
I graduated from the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, so I'm like HBCU people.
Okay.
And been in Dallas for about 4 years going on.
Man, that's what's up. Okay, HBCU. So what's it like going to HBCU, man? Because I know about Fisk in Tennessee. You know what I mean? I know about Langston. I think that's in Oklahoma. I think I took a tour of Langston when I was looking for universities. I went to UNT, North Texas, but I did take a little tour of Langston. And then what's the one here in Dallas? I forgot the one in Dallas, but yeah, what's it called? Oh, I think the volume's kind of low on your end, man. Can you hear me?
I know it's called Paul Quinn.
Paul Quinn, yeah, Quinn, yeah, okay, yeah. Like, what's it like going to HBCU, bro? I mean, did you go to all black high school?
Everything I've been a part of has been all black except for when I played baseball. So
Okay.
I kind of got acclimated to like two different cultures at one time.
Yeah.
Obviously, I like the black culture way better, but facts. But yeah, the HBCU thing, it's an experience, man. Like, even if you don't get the curriculum that you think that you're going to get, or like the opportunities that you think you're going to get, man, it's the fact that everybody's in there going through the same stuff from all places of the world, all places of life. You know what I mean? You got people who's coming from poverty. You got people that's coming from a wealthy family. You got people that's coming from middle class, but everybody's in the same boat as far as what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? I feel like being a graduate from an HBCU heightens your resume in a way, because especially people who are in those upper positions, those corporate positions, and they graduated from there, or they got people that went there, they understand that struggle. They know if you could maintain that, if you could wait 4 hours to get financial aid just for them to send you to another building, or stretch $5-10 for a week. You know what I mean? You could do the analysis, you could do all this data and everything like that. So it's just the experience of just like connecting with everybody, and it's folks that I didn't even really kick it with in college that we close as hell now. You know what I mean? So it's just having that, just being compatible to each other, man. Just having that joint experience, man. It's something I would never forget and would never regret, man.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. It's like, I know, like, I wish I went to an HBCU or got that experience. Morehouse was the first choice my mom was trying to get me to go to in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, shouts out Morehouse, and Spelman College was right across the yard from Morehouse. But I feel like, it's definitely an experience I wish I could have got, man. I went middle school, high school was mostly like, well, my elementary school days was like really diverse because I went to a military school. So it was like everybody, like it was literally Korean, African, like European, everybody was the Latin. It was everybody. And in high school, for me, it was like, I would say like 5% black, 5% Latin, and then the rest was just all white. And I was like, interesting. And then, of course, I go to college and it's diverse. But I was like, man, I wish I could have got the HBCU experience, because if y'all don't know, my homeboy, Mac 11, is not just a DJ. My homeboy was a marching band, in the marching band. That's one thing I wish I could have experienced, man. So tell us about that marching band experience, bro.
Say everything that my whole mindset towards DJing and music right now has came from that being.
Okay. getting a little freeze right here. But if you guys are watching, man, make sure to tune into the 1's and 2's podcast, 1's and 2's _ podcast. You can find all the recordings there. We got my boy Mac 11.
But
Yeah, I don't know, but you talking about the HBCU experience as a marching band.
So everything that my whole character, my whole mindset towards music right now has come from being a drum major, man. Being responsible for over 250 people on a daily, you know what I mean? And I was the youngest, and I was the head, you know. So I was the head with 5 people, and I'm the youngest one, youngest of the class, youngest in age-wise. So it was kind of hard, and I've had a lot of humbling experiences being a drum major, not even on the performance side, but on the talented side. Because my director, I look at it now, he saw so much in me. Every chance he got to push me, he did. So even if I was doing something good, I ain't like you need to do a little bit better, you know what I mean? Or like, what are you doing this for? You smarter than this. I think he's just picking at me, but the whole time he's molding me to think for myself, be logical, and be a good critical thinker and everything like that. Because not everything is going to be handed, or everything's not going to have directions in life.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to take those lessons and take everything that you've been learning from the time that you are responsible for these people. Because I'm gonna be responsible for a child one of these days. I'm gonna be responsible for other DJs. Hopefully, I'm gonna be responsible for artists. I want a fucking label. You know what I mean? So
sky's the limit.
Exactly.
Sky's actually not the limit, but you know what I mean.
I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to Jupiter and more. You feel me? So
yeah,
it was just like a whole, like that experience alone molded Mac 11. Like that really did make Mac 11, especially being with the HBCU. You got all eyes on you. I wasn't perfect. I wasn't the best one at all, especially my first year. I act like my first year never happened.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So like I said, man, it's just being humble, learning how to maintain, learning how to keep your composure cool. Cause you know the spotlight is on you at all times. You the first thing people see when your band goes out there.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with the HBCU band world, especially in the SWAC, these some ruthless motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So
it looks ruthless.
Man, if you fuck up or you ain't on your grind,
they
gonna let you know about it. Talk too. Trust me, they're gonna let you know about it. So I don't like being embarrassed. So I learned. After my first year, I didn't have the greatest year. My next year, I came in for next. Like I came at fucking head. I was going for blood every time I hit that field, man.
Yeah.
So
I'm the same way, man. It's like I feel that I don't like to disappoint. You know what I mean? And what you being a drum major in the HBCU, bro. Like you said, you guys are the ones dancing out there, setting the tone from like, you know, the start. You know what I'm saying? So y'all mess up, it's like, okay, what's the band looking like? You know what I mean? It's like, ooh. And I mean, one thing that y'all do, bro, is like y'all do some techniques to just be like, there's no way you can come back from it. Like doing the back bend thing with the head touching the ground.
My back still fucked up from that.
Yeah. I was like, bro, it's like, you cannot mess that up. Because if you do, that's it. And I be thinking like, damn, man, like, and I like how they put y'all out in the center, because it's not like y'all march with the band too, you know what I'm saying? Y'all march with the unit, but then a lot of times you guys are just out there. It's just like, damn. It's like y'all just, you guys just Beyonce for a few minutes. You know what I mean? I'm just like, that's crazy. But
I could have been Usher.
Yeah, you could have been Usher. But y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know I fuck with my girl Beyonce. If y'all know I'm a huge Beyonce fan. But, you know, Usher, he cool too. Usher. Shout out Usher. Yeah. But what made you want to get into DJing? Because you are coming from, you know, I know you're already in the music world, but what made you want to transition into the DJ world?
The music. Purpose of music, just like from directing stuff as far as being a drum major, calling out songs, picking out the energy, vibing with people, and reading people. That's a real good skill I have. I read people's energy very well. I know when somebody's full of shit. I know when somebody's about good things. I know it's a great connection. Even when I met you, I ain't know you from a, you know what I'm saying, from a piece of paper on the street.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, it's a genuine connection. I can tell you a real person. You mean good. It's not the same with other people. So just using all those skills and being around people who are DJs, like some of my closest homies are DJs. I'm just looking like kind of how they gravitated, how they grew and everything. And, you know, I came down here, I'm listening to the music, I'm hearing the stuff, I'm seeing the stuff. So I'm like,
yeah,
I could really do this shit and I could be good at it because I'm just lit. I'm making shit up in my head as I'm going.
You know, every time I have a beat in my head, I have a song in my head all the time.
Yeah.
And it just pretty much came from that. So I'm like, cool. Like, how do I get started? Like, the hardest part was starting.
Yeah,
Real
that's
talk.
always the most
The
difficult.
hardest part is starting, bro. Like
Day
getting
one.
your computer, your music.
Yeah.
Getting gigs, trying to lie to motherfuckers like you've been doing shit you haven't. Like,
Yeah.
That was probably the hardest part of it. But once
Yeah,
I got
I
a
feel
grip
like
of it,
people just don't want to like take that time to really break down the start. Like you said, getting the board, the equipment, the music. It takes time and money. Like a lot of people look at DJs and like you make it look easy. They think, oh, let me just jump into it. It's like, no, you know, it's not easy.
that's why you have 20,000 DJs in the Dallas area alone.
Yeah,
You know
you know what I
I'm saying?
mean?
So
Shit, bro. You really just gotta like start. And I feel like you've only been how long you been DJing?
really,
You say that one again, audio cut out.
it would be like my third year.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
This is man's third year. This man already killing shows consistently, and we gonna get into the big apple in the room in a minute because this is something that's just taking this man's career to a whole other level in 3 years. And when I tell you about being humble and being consistent, if y'all do that from the start, you probably get somewhere a lot quicker. So everybody's journey is different, but for you, man, it's taking off. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but tell us, like, out of all the gigs you've done so far, oh man, we lighten up. Yeah, out of all the gigs you've done so far, what has been like your favorite type of venue you played at? Because I know you do hookah lounges and clubs. But what do you prefer? Hookah lounges, clubs, bars,
Parties.
private parties? Yeah,
Private parties.
yeah.
Most money. You're more intimate,
Uh-huh.
and it's usually ran way better. You know what I mean? Like they not uptight about giving you a deposit or paying you on time. You can kind of play around with your rates a little bit because you kind of know what they're spending as far as like the venue, as far as caterers and stuff like that. You know, and then I've made some of the biggest connections just doing private events, like a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
Bars are iffy, you know. So I'm not.
I'm gonna use my Amazon points to send you a tripod, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
No, man, call me. They fucking alive, but man, motherfuckers calling me and shit. But
Yeah, you gotta do not disturb them motherfuckers.
bars are cool. Bars and clubs are cool, man. It's just I'm not the biggest fan of working with like promoters all the time, or like actual owners, because depending on who you are, who you know, this, that, and the other, you could get lowballed a little bit.
Facts. Yeah.
I feel like every DJ has ran into that. I'm not scared to say it. I don't give a fuck what people think. So, you know what I'm saying? You get lowball on that point. So, private events for sure. Private events is almost like a guaranteed bag each and every time.
I definitely agree. It's like, the what you said, 20,000 plus DJs in Dallas, man. You're not fabricating that. It's a lot of DJs, want to be DJs in Dallas. And, the lowballing thing, the thing about that, it's going to happen regardless. I just feel that whenever you deal with a bar or location that just that would accept lowballing, that's definitely not the place for you. You know what I mean? Because I definitely like to fuck with venues that put value over just taking a quick, easy whatever. Because I've been to so many clubs where they do have lowballing quote unquote DJs and ask the manager, how much y'all pay your DJs, yada yada. And I see the result. It's like the DJs all over the place. Crowd is not consistent. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, so this bar might end up being one of the many clubs that flip in Dallas to something else in a few months. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're a bar owner or whatever club owner and you're watching this podcast, definitely think about the quality over, saving you a couple $100 because it's all about longevity. You invest into your venue, your lounge, your furniture. Why not invest into your DJ? Because the DJs I think pretty much can make or break a venue. You know what I mean? So people need to learn how to understand that, man. For real.
10 people in your venue or 150. Like, if your DJ could get 10 people moving, spending money, doing shit like that, you might make more money with a great DJ with 10 people than
Yeah.
DJ with 100 people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because ain't nobody moving. Everybody leaving. Motherfuckers sending people up talking about something. Yeah, don't come out, bro. The vibe fucked up or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I've heard bad ones. I've heard good ones. I've heard okay ones. You know what I'm saying? I heard people that need a little bit of work. I'm humble. I don't comment. I really don't comment on shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like it does. Any time I can have a bad gig.
Right.
And I wouldn't be. I don't want that to be karma at all.
Yeah,
So,
that's facts. Yeah, you gotta definitely understand that, bro. It's like with just 10 people, you know, those 10 people they can all be tipping. 100 people, none of them tipping. It's really not gonna work out. So, so as far as like the living room, man, you get that place rocking. How long you been at the living room?
Oh man, it's, Memphis, man. We really just started not too long ago. I want to say we probably been on like a month, maybe a month and a half.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The event has been going on. It's going on a year now. The Wind Down Wednesday. I started it December 2nd, 2020 at the Horticulture Studios. We started there, and you know that kind of just built up my DJ resume. Kind of got my name out there a little bit, showing people I'm consistent and just doing things. And I have talent, I have skill. I had to prove that to myself too.
Right.
Because you know I can hear one thing and then I'm rocking with it, and then other people ain't rocking with it. So. And it's vice versa. I could think I had a bad set, and then everybody else like, yo, I love that shit.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you.
So, yeah.
So if y'all don't know, man, Wind Down Wednesdays, every Wednesday night, the living room in Las Colinas. Go pull up my boy. Mac 11 will be in the building, setting the party down, bro. And when it's Wind Down Wednesday, 7 to 9, is that correct? You get a free bottle with your hookah?
Yeah, you get a free bottle. A free wine bottle.
So you already know.
$20.
Ooh. Yeah, you already know the deal, man. Y'all got to pull up, bring your date. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely something for the ladies, man. Bring them ladies out Wednesday night. Get your hookah. You know they're gonna dim the lights. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday night, you already know what the deal is. So like the thing about DJ equipment, there's
my bad. Can I add on? My bad.
Go ahead.
No, we also do open mic. My guy Tad Nips, Real Poetry.
We
do poetry like every other week. We try to implement that as well. So, you know, all my poetry fans, singers or whatever, we have open mic as well for Wind Down Wednesdays.
Okay. Oh, let's kind of elaborate on that. So I think I read on your bio that you like are an official DJ for like a poetry thing called Panty Drop Poetry Series. Well, you gotta tell me about that.
It's so dope, man. This is another blessing that came like pretty much out of nowhere. But yeah, Panty Drop Poetry Series, bro. We've been traveling. We've been doing stuff in Atlanta, Jackson, Mississippi, Oklahoma. We're actually going back to Oklahoma next week.
Nice.
But yeah, it's he does spoken word. We get about 3 or 4 poets. I know B-Tab, my guy yours truly, has been one of the biggest features, been one of the main features that we done had. So it's always like spoken word. We uplift. You know, they go back to the love, and then at the end of it, it's erotic poetry.
Yeah.
So that really would get the crowd going. You know, you got a lot of mature ladies in the building. You got people on dates. They want to get their girl in the mood and everything like that. So it's just a way to kind of express yourself and get what everybody has already bottled in, and something that everybody enjoys. Who doesn't like? You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? Who doesn't like to wind down?
You know what I mean? So,
when it comes to DJ stuff, there's like a plethora of different DJ equipment. I mean, you Mac 11, you've been in the game for 3 years. I'm pretty sure you've seen all the different types of stuff. From controllers, turntables, CDJs. What type of DJ equipment do you prefer to use for your gigs?
I'm trying to master the turntables and CDJs right now. But
yeah.
I taught myself on a controller. I consider myself more of a DJ artist that blends music other than actually like, you know, doing scratching and all that. You know, it's a great skill to have, but if you're being realistic, it's kind of like it's more preferred like in the older days.
Okay.
But I respect the fuck out any DJ who can scratch and go crazy. You know, but Landon like to do everything like that, so I feel like my biggest skill is on controllers. But once I learn them motherfucking turntables, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I feel like the turntables, man, you could blend, but then you can also kind of like express, like you can almost kind of, because you know, drum major, you know, what was your instrument, by the way, marching band? Trumpet? Okay, hold on. The audio's pausing out. What was your instrument?
Trumpet.
Okay, so trumpet. So you know the rhythm on the fingers when you're playing on the valves. It's kind of like when you're on the turntables, you can kind of blend, and then when you get in that turntablism, you can kind of like mess around, juggle the beat a little bit, make it sound like a lot more interesting. I think that's what I like about turntablism. And the controllers, I start playing on controllers too. But them turntables, boy, when you start touching on like the vinyl, because I'm in my studio right now, I got my control vinyl and everything here. And I tell you, it's just a different level. It's like, and I mean, you being on the Tom Joyner Cruise. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that later. But it's like it's all about that showmanship. You know what I mean? It's like when they see your hands moving, I feel like it just makes it look a lot more like, I don't know. It's just a different level of thing. And then the CDJs, bro. That's one reason why I know a lot of DJs play on the CDJs is because like you could just see the artists. You know what I mean? It's like I love the laptops, and y'all know every DJ plays on laptops, but I ain't nothing against laptops. But when you get into them CDJs, bro, it's just like it's all you. You know what I mean? Like they're just seeing your hands, they're seeing you, the way you swagged out, and it just kind of makes the music. I don't know, it may sound kind of weird, but it makes the music sound a lot better when they just seeing you just vibe out, you know, not the laptop. So that's one thing I'm trying to get on. Is I'm trying to do like you doing, get on the turntables more and the CDJs more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lit ass skill, man. It's a lit skill, like for real,
Yeah,
for real.
I'm telling you, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. If y'all don't know, Mac 11 has transitioned from DJ to another level, an international DJ. You had a very big opportunity to be a part of the Tom Joyner Cruise. And if y'all don't know Tom Joyner, every morning since I was a little kid, I would always hear, "It's the Tom Joyner morning." And if y'all black, y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. If you don't know Tom Joyner, you need to go ahead and just not unsubscribe right now because this is something that's really huge, bro. And tell us about how did that even come about, bro?
The right place at the right time.
Yeah,
Taking advantage of all the opportunities I'm getting, man. Like seriously, just every time I spin, I do my best.
yeah,
It was just it was heard by the right person,
mm,
and that just goes levels, you know, being
yeah,
positive, staying prayed up and everything like that, man. So I honestly just thank God for it. Like people ask me how did I get it.
yeah,
It's just simple. It's as cliche as it is, man. I prayed for it.
yeah.
Real talk, like for real, for real.
Telling you, man, right place at the right time, and that's total facts, man. That's why I feel like it don't matter what gig you're playing at, what venue you're playing at, what you do online, whatever you do, make sure it's your best. Because if y'all see right here, bro, my man Mac 11 been doing that now. He's on cruises with Tom Joyner, major artists, on the same boat, millions of dollars on this boat, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Saying like we're on the same stage as like Usher,
Yeah,
Alicia Keys,
yeah,
Juvenile, all them like real talk, and
yeah,
just seeing all the black excellence in that one building, even if you're
yeah,
not a performer or an artist and stuff like that, you still see people with $1 million careers, 6-figure careers, you know,
yeah.
living, married couples, single couples that's just like really that's enjoying life, you know.
Mm.
So it was a lot of history, and like it's I could talk about this for like,
Yeah, I know it's a lot to it, but
and
tell us like
I'm still digesting. I just got back.
you just got okay. My
I
man
just got
just
back.
got back to
So
the States.
yeah, I got back like late Sunday. I slept all
Yeah,
yesterday, man. Like
woo. Boy, that's crazy. What was like the craziest moment that you had on that cruise?
it was I didn't even know. I ended up just DJing for the East Side Boys.
Okay.
I was doing my set in downstairs, and it's a crazy story of like the whole night too.
Hmm.
That I'm gonna get to, but the East Side Boys they was like, hey, we in the building. Gave them a shout out. I played Get Low.
Yeah.
Crowd just go cool. So they come up to me. They're like, hey, we just gonna do a pre-show. Fuck it. Grab them the mic. Instantly gave him the mic. I ain't say nothing. I was like, give him the mic. He was like, you got all the shit? I'm like, I got all the shit. So get him the mic. Sound guy threw them like 2 wireless mics, and you know they just did like they did a performance to like 3 songs.
Yeah.
and it was so dope, you know. And it was just like a genuine, like they were genuine, like, you know, coolest cats in the world. Like everybody on there was just like a good vibe. Like you didn't get no people that's uptight or think they too good for anybody that's on that cruise or anybody in life.
Yeah.
You know? So just seeing that people that's made it, that's been on big venues, that's been in, you know what I'm saying, multi-million-dollar areas and places and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. I would never think that.
Yeah. You know,
you know what I mean?
it's going to happen for you, man. It's only a matter of time because once you're around that long enough, eventually you'll be the one that they're DJing for. You know what I mean? Or you'll be the one that they're opening for. So did you get to actually meet Tom Joyner?
I didn't. Tom was on the move.
Yeah.
I saw him plenty of times.
Yeah.
God damn, yeah, this tripod. Hey, Christmas, if y'all could fuck with your boy.
Hey, you know what? If y'all know, I'm gonna put Mac 11's information in the description below. You know, send my boy, you know, Amazon gift card, you know, Amazon Prime, give him that tripod stand. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get him two just in case because he gonna be on the move, and he might need to shoot another podcast episode when he on a private flight somewhere or something. You know what I mean? So go ahead and get him two. You know what I'm saying? One for the crib, one for the backpack. So
hey, we gonna do it. We gonna do it,
man. So what other gigs do you have coming up?
Tomorrow it's gonna be a slight celebration just for the international tag, as well as, you know, just getting ready for the anniversary. Still trying to figure out everything I want to do as far as like the Wind Down Wednesday anniversary. Right now, like I said, I'm going back on the road to Lawton, Oklahoma for the Panty Drop Poetry Series on the 27th, and I'm just everywhere, man. Like I said, I'm days I'm open, some days I'm not. I still got my road trips and everything like that coming up. So I just tell people to be on the lookout. Stuff that's going on, man. Like I said, prayer, positive energy, man. It gets you places where that hard work just alone ain't gonna get you. You know.
Yeah.
But the work is important. If you don't put the work in, then you know what I'm saying, you talking for no reason.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the grind, it's the networking, consistently getting your music. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, East Side Boys came up to you, was like, do you got our music? You know what I mean? You had the music. So you put in the work, do your research.
But be prepared, I want to touch on this. Actually, leading up to that, I originally came in for the spoken word. I'm on the 10th floor chilling. They text me, they're like, you got an opportunity to DJ right now. I ran from the 10th floor to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Forgot myself, ran back to my room, grabbed my computer. It was nobody's schedule right now. So could you use this, that, and the other? So get up there, cool, set up, you know what I mean, last minute. Equipment started messing up a little bit. The tempo was like speeding up by itself. So we switched out like two boards, you know. I'm kind of going through it in my mind like a little bit. So I kind of get comfortable. And this is why the East Side Boy shit is so important to me. Like that's why I feel like that was probably my biggest moment. I'm playing. I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable and everything like that. Then, you know, everybody rocking, everybody dancing, nobody leaving the dance floor. I'm thinking I'm doing bad. People still grooving. So it's like, I mean, they come up to me, we do that little concert, and then after that, I just opened up. Like it was like, okay, I belong here. So it was just that it was that relief feeling, like just going through it, and I feel like God put that in my path because that was humbling, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of folks would have folded.
Yeah, like, you kept going, bro. You know what I'm saying, and that's a test.
Like,
you gonna go through stuff like that, bro. But look, you going through it on the upper echelon. I mean, that's not what a better place to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, bro, that's what's up. And then tomorrow is the anniversary at Living Room.
It's not the anniversary. The anniversary will be the first week of December. We'll be celebrating a year. This is the international tag kind of celebration. Like, you know what I mean? Day ones want to come out, tell me congrats. I haven't been in Dallas for like 10 days.
Yeah.
So shit, like.
Okay. Welcome home, Mac 11.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Man. I'm gonna try to pull up tomorrow, man. I might even come by today, but I will definitely be there on the 1st of December to check you out. You know what I'm saying? To congratulate you, bring a few homies out again, because this is a big thing for you, bro. I'm proud of you, man. Like, you making moves, and you're not going to stop. I know you're not going to stop. You know what I mean? You a drum major at HBCU. Like, you don't have a losing spirit. You got, like, a spirit to just take it, bro. And like you already said, you looking at this like, I'm here, but I want to be here, and here. I'm like, yeah. He gonna
I
get
ain't
it.
make it just yet.
Yeah,
I just took an opportunity and I'm waiting on to execute it. You know, if I stop here, I don't get no better.
Yeah, shit.
So,
I fuck with that one. Mac 11, thank you so much for joining the podcast, man. We look forward to you, bro. If y'all don't know Mac 11, man, follow him right now. I'm gonna put all of his information in the description below. Subscribe to the 1's and 2's podcast, but follow my boy Mac 11 first of all. Mac 11 in the
DJ
building.
Kane,
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Good having you, bro.
Bye.